Right, Long Beach. Oh my goodness, this brings my spirit so much joy to see the people out here. My name is Mallory Jenna Robinson. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And again, I'm so excited to be the master of ceremony for the second annual Trans Pride Long Beach. I love you all, so we're going to begin with an open ceremony for my lovely Tata G.
Great. I want to invite everybody to stand up, and I want to give you a little background why that we do this. A lot of times when you create and do events, you need to acknowledge the spirit. Yes. And the best way to acknowledge the spirit people, you need to acknowledge the first people who was in charge to take care of the land. Yep. And the people who was in charge to take care of the land in this region is the Chumas people from the coast, but also the Tomba Gabrielino right there in the mountains, but also the Fernandeño Tatavian up there in San Fernando, but also the San Juan Campistrano Chumas people. So there are 4 different tribes, the ancestors that we are in their land, and we need to ask for a way to come down and do this event, but also do this ceremony. So everything that we do in order. They asked me to come down and share part of the wisdom that I picked up in the last 50 years. So this is what I am here sharing with you guys. So we want to be honor the 4 directions, the 4 seasons, and we want to honor your spirituality. I don't want to honor you because you are a physical person, and that physical person sooner or later you need to move to the spirit. So we need kind of to find a way to reconnect with that spirit, so that when it's time for you to move forward, you already know what is the steps that you need to do. So basically this is where we are right here. We are so fortunate to have a combination of cultures that we come together. In the future, if we do next year, I would love for some of you guys who they are sitting up there to be here with me or with other elders doing the ceremony. Yay! This is not a one-day event. This is an event who wanna be last for the time that you want to clean up and also find peace when you sell. So that's the bottom line that we are doing. So I want to introduce a balance. I want to introduce my enlakech. In the Maya language, when you invite somebody to be your enlakech, it want to be the other person who want to help you deal with the energies that we need to deal today. So we are right here, and I am so fortunate to meet together with this human being. And I want to invite her to come down and share a little bit about who she is.
Greetings, my name is Queen Hollins. Hi, Queen. I'm from the Earth Lodge Center for Transformation. And today we're here to honor our transcestors. Our transcestors. Many of those that left before their time are now on the other side. So we have an army on the other side because of all the violence and hatred that has been done towards our family. Ashe? Ashe means and so it is. And so because we have an invisible army, we're never alone. We don't want their death to go in vain. Yes, we go through a process of grief, but in the culture that I practice, which is Ifa from Nigeria, West Africa, with the Yoruba people, we don't believe that energy ever dies. It only transforms itself. And look at the beginning of that word, transforms itself. Transforms. And so we have so many that have crossed over that we want to honor today. We can't see them, but we can feel their presence, yes? Yes! Yes, and we get an opportunity to invite them in. We live in two worlds. We live in two different dimensions. The dimension we can see and those that we cannot see. So even though we went through a grief period, there's also a celebration that I've got an ally over there that's watching my back 24/7.
Yes.
That has shed the mortal coil, no longer in pain. No longer in pain. Avatar has flown up to the heavens, to the cosmos, and is now an ally with me 24/7. So we are never alone. And little did they know, they thought they were killing us, but they were actually making us stronger.
Woo!
Ashe. And I'm going to turn it over to our elder to call in the 4 directions.
Okay, let's go face the east. Creator, in this direction, we want to ask you the Tata Soul, Grandfather Son, coming down and give us the blessing that we need every day in the morning, so that way we can recharge for free. We can recharge our energies, so that way we can do the tasks that we need to do every day. Guide us in a good direction, so that way we can understand my purpose and the purpose that we have in this world. Thank you, Tata Soul, for giving us that light every day in the morning. O Mateo, Aho, Itacoyasi, Él es Dios. Turn around to your left, turn around to your left, and face the west. The west, the direction of the woman, the direction of the female energy. We want to ask you to guide us. We want to ask you to not be afraid, so that way we can move in a good direction.
I am so thankful to be here with you all today. It warms my heart to see you all being part of this ceremony. Thank you, Tata G, for being known as Master. An incredible ceremony connecting with our ancestors, connecting with our community, our ancestors. This is what it's about, unity and community. Each and every one of us.
Aho. Turn around to your left. Where you see the playground, in that direction is the south. The direction of a lot of our ancestors who travel overseas in different ways to be here in this continent. We want to ask you to guide us in a good way, so that way we can look inside of us and we can ask that little girl, that little boy, that little children who is deep inside of us to guide us in a good way, so that way we can continue healing. I want to thank you for being part of this. Thank you for having this opportunity to work together, because everybody needs some healing. Ahu, Él es Dios. Turn around to your left and face the direction of the north. That's the direction of our ancestors. Go ahead, Hector.
And so in this direction, we give thanks to our ancestors. If you know of an ancestor that has given their life and paved the way so that we could be here today, take a moment and call their names out. Take a moment and call their names out. Call their names out.
Happy Lord.
Yes. Call out the names of our ancestors that have paved the way courageously, that have given their lives so that we can raise our flag high, so that we can dance and be free in the parks, so that we can raise our children in a way that is good and that honors who they came here to be. Yes, call their names out. And if you don't know someone's name before you leave here today, Google it. We need to know who is among us. Ashe? Yes, keep them coming.
Tony McDade.
Ashe. Oh.
We turn around and we face this part, and we want to be going over there and honor Mother Earth. And the best way to honor Mother Earth, and I know you want to say, hey, Tataji, how can I honor Mother Earth when they have a lot of cosmetic stuff right here, when cement and all that stuff? But hey, Mother Earth is Mother Earth. And that don't matter how much you cover yourself, sooner or later somebody else will want to see your skin. So period, this is what we are looking to honor Mother Earth. To do that part, I want to ask Angel to come down and share a few words for Mother Earth. You have cleaning whatever mitotes you have in your cabecita. Clean all the stuff that you have, put it down, go down through your legs, open it up, and use your two hands and Mother Earth. Feel the energy of Mother Earth.
I see. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Welcome to Trans Pride 2022. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you to the amazing committee that really put this together. It was a team of 5, but those 5 are powerful. Let me tell you, powerful. Melissa, Renee, Michelle. Okay, I know I'm gonna forget, but don't be mad at me. Alexa. Okay, Alexa, Melissa, Michelle, Macy, Maricela. I'm missing somebody else. Yes, Mallory. Thank you, Mallory, for returning to the stage. Everardo, thank you, Mallory, for returning to the stage. I want to acknowledge Pachamama. Pachamama is Mother Earth. I want to acknowledge Pachamama for allowing us to be here, standing on this ground where many lost their lives to have all this placed upon it. Trans Pride started with a dream, it started with a passion, and it started with one question. You guys, one word. That word was help. That word was help. And the reply was yes. Thank you, Alexa, for saying help, for asking for help. And I will keep saying yes till my last breath. This is not about a single person. This is about a community. And there's unity and community. And I see unity before me. And I give thanks to Tata G and Queen for agreeing last minute to be here. Thank you, Lansha. Thank you, everybody who's doing everything possible for this to continue. But I tell you what, this will not continue if you all don't keep supporting it, and if you all don't keep bringing your friends and family and tell them that they have a safe space that we have created for them to be themselves. Lastly, what brought this together last year was a beautiful young trans baby saying, "Mama, don't worry about me. This event is just for me. They created this event just for me. I am safe." Let's keep creating safe spaces, inclusive spaces where our trans brothers and sisters and our non-binary brothers and sisters can be who they are and show up at whatever stage they are. I love you all. Thank you for allowing me. Thank you for giving me the honor to help with this. Thank you. Thank you, Pachamama.
Reality is the program continue. We want to continue with the program. All yours.
Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So we are going to get started with an incredible parent and child friend of mine named Delia and their son Quinn. So without further ado, Delia and Quinn.
Why is it important for Long Beach to celebrate Trans Pride?
It's important for Long Beach to support Trans Pride, to give, trans people a community and a safe place.
So Quinn and I have an interesting dynamic. We both transition the opposite direction at the same time. And I, unfortunately, am visibly trans.
And I have passing privilege.
He used to call me Dad, but now he calls me Mom.
She used to call me her daughter, but now she calls me her son.
When I came out, I was actually afraid to tell my family because I didn't know how my children would take it.
And when I came out, I was excited to tell my parents and my sisters so I could finally feel comfortable in the clothes that I wear.
I not only accepted him, but I was so proud that he was able to come out to me.
And I accepted her, and I was proud to call her my mother.
Now, some of us, we are extreme opposites on.
And some, we are exactly the same.
For me, I was excited to wear a bra.
And I was excited to wear a binder.
I was excited to wear a dress.
And I was excited to never wear a dress again.
I love watching him grow into the young man that he was always supposed to be. And I will never stop supporting him.
I love watching her grow into the woman that she is, and I will accept her through every step through it.
How can the community in general support our trans and non-binary community?
The best way to support the transgender and non-binary community is to let us be seen. Let us be spoken. Let us be heard. Let us have rights.
We are Proyecto Trans Latina San Diego. We are an organization, non-profit. So we lead by transgender community, and we having a self-HIV test where you could split in here and you have the result in 20 minutes.
How can the community in general support our trans and non-binary community?
Start by not being judgmental. And realizing that it doesn't really affect you. I am a man, and I may look like a woman, but I'm a man, and that isn't bad for you. It's okay. I'm not going to try to come on to you. I'm not going to try to convert you. I just want you to accept that that's how I am. Respect my pronouns, and I'll respect you. Just give the respect that you want. Also, coming out to events like this and voting is very important.
How can the community in general support our trans and non-binary community?
I think representation is important. Showing up to events like this is important. Letting them know that not only that you care, but that there's a place for them, that they have access to you. And I think that's where you start, representation, and making sure you're keeping your ears open about what trans issues are. I'm a cisgender gay man, so I don't understand the trans experience because I haven't lived it. So I try to listen, take notes, and learn from my trans siblings about what's important to them and what they need.
Absolutely. Well, there are a lot of great organizations. One is Unique Women's Coalition. You can definitely donate at uwc.org. Second organization is Trans Latina Coalition. They're one of our sponsors here today at Trans Pride Long Beach. You can check them out at translatina.org. And again, there's so many other incredible organizations such as Invisible Men, which is one of our trans masculine organizations, invisiblemen.org. So there's plenty of more out here. Continue to do the research and the willingness to learn, and that's what it's all about, my friend.
I think that our communities at large can better support the TGI community by showing up and being bold advocates. And being a bold advocate, you actually have to be willing to put your name, put your life on the line to protect and preserve the rights of these people who are continually being accosted by the federal government in those red states that don't want to or try to understand these communities. So our advocates, by showing up, by doing the work, just putting legs to your love and not just doing the lip service, being at events like this where you can actually hear their stories and understand that they're all human beings just like us, and we just need to come together as one community and advocate for all of our freedom and our rights, because if one of us is under bondage, we're all under bondage.
California Families in Focus, the City of Long Beach, and everybody who made Trans Pride 2022 possible. We would like to thank our amazing committee for all of the hard work that they did. We could not do this without you, and there would be no Trans Pride 2022 without them. So thank you, Alexa, Leslie, Melissa, Michelle, and Macy. And then finally, I want to bring up again, please put your hands together for the wonderful Mallory. Thank you for joining us for year number 2. And thank you for just being you. Thank you so much. Thank you. A big round of applause for all, this amazing team. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why is it important for Long Beach to celebrate Trans Pride?
Because it's important to celebrate everything.
I think that people need to realize that there are queer people all over LA County, not just West Hollywood, and there are trans people everywhere, not just in West Hollywood. So there's a thriving LGBTQ community out here in Long Beach. They need representation, they need support, they need access to services, community events, and they need to feel included.
Trans people are some of the most resilient, beautiful people in the world, and recognizing the fact that we are these incredibly human beings is good for everybody.
How are you feeling the vibe today at Trans Pride?
It's feeling really lit and super fun. I feel really held by community in a lot of ways, given resources, looked out for. Yeah.
And how about the talent?
Amazing, first of all. It's nice to have some vibes in the background while you're walking around having a good time and dancing, here and there. So it's a good experience, for sure.
But coming out here to this celebration, you can listen to some good music, meet some wonderful people, and get information. And it's okay for people to be proud of who they are. There's this, that Marianne Williamson has this thing where she says, when you live your truth, when you accept that you are beautiful and fabulous and wonderful and amazing, you give other people permission to do that as well.
So yes, we are Hive, powered by the Ahmad Institute and the Wellness Center, and I'm Caleb Walker. This is Diamond Polk, Andre Moulton, and Tyrone Thompson, all from the Ahmad Institute.
We're super thankful for that. We have this lovely artist here to my right by the name of Pikey Page. She is a musician, model, actress, novelist, songwriter, and you can find out more at www.pikeypage.com.
This song goes out to my roommate Macy Jane, who helped make all this happen today, and she's really sick and it's really sad, so God bless her. And this song is called Valentine's Day.
Tell me a little bit about the Hive, please.
So Hive is HIV education and empowerment. We are a project that was funded by the Centers of Disease Control's Sexual Health Department, as well as the Department of Healthcare Services of Los Angeles, STI department, and we are tasked with establishing 10 cohorts all over the county to do community-based participatory research that all establish a change project that will directly correlate into ending the HIV epidemic within Los Angeles County.
You have to vote. You have to vote that people are people. It doesn't matter what color of skin is. It doesn't matter what their gender is or who they love or what religion they practice. We're all people, and we all have a right to do and be who we want to be, as long as we don't hurt anybody else.
It is a beautiful day. Everybody's celebrating their visibility. The sun's out. Everyone's dancing and celebrating. I am actually from the Valley, North Hollywood, to be exact.
How can the community in general support our trans and non-binary community?
It's really simple. Just, treat us with respect, treat us with dignity, like you would anyone else.
I think just mostly by listening to us and attempting to understand, even if like it's hard, and if you don't understand, just most of us tell you how to respect us, by using our pronouns and seeing us as people, which is not hard. It shouldn't be hard to do. So that's how I think you could support us.
If you educate yourself about trans stuff by using Google, and then Google, it's this cool thing that's on the interwebs. We have it all in our pocket, and most of it. And also, if there's someone in your life who holds harmful and ignorant beliefs about trans people, pass that education on. That's how we're gonna create a world that serves us all.
Long Beach is a city that is known for representing diversity and inclusivity, and this is exactly what Trans Pride is all about. It's about representing a diverse group of trans, non-binary, intersex community members, not only in the city of Long Beach, but throughout the entire state of California, and then also be inclusive to all of our entire gender identities, as well as our own different racial identities too, right? We want to make sure our communities of color are being included in these types of events as well, to provide voices and representations for everyone. And that's exactly what the city of Long Beach is about.
Do you have any closing messages?
I just want to say again, thank you all so much for your continued love and support for Trans Pride Long Beach. I just want to say it warms my heart to know that the city of Long Beach is showing its love. Thank you again, and it's unity and community.